What's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and it's April 21st, Monday, and we are entering into Game 2 of the NBA playoffs. We've got two games tonight, really exciting matchups. Game 1 for both of these were pretty fun, a lot of value, so there's a lot of value on the board today, even though there's only two games. So we are going to announce our winner at the end of the video for the Discord giveaway. So if you liked the video, dropped a comment in the last one. We're going to pick one of those comments and we're going to run it back today, kind of just having some fun with the playoffs. So like the video, drop us a comment, and in the next video, we're going to give away a month in our premium Discord. So Underdog is still running that extender promo that you guys remember us talking about probably. I'm excited about it. It's game 2, so we get a 50% boost token. If you are over on Underdog taking advantage of the awesome promo, it just keeps stacking up all the way to 100% boost token, like that they're going to drop by game 7 if it goes to 7 games. So if you haven't signed up for Underdog yet, use code BACKDOOR and they're going to give you up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. You can take advantage of all these promos they're running. And if you sign up for Underdog, use our code, you get a free month in our Discord too. So yeah, any of our platforms that we're officially partnered with below, sign up for any of them. You get a month in the Discord. All right. So let's talk about our plays that we've got for today. I'm going to be going with Tim Hardaway Jr. over 14.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I'm going OG Anunoby over 33.5 fantasy score. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, so for me, I'm going to be taking Kade Cunningham for over 9 assists. And then I'm taking Ivica Zubac for over 30.5 points, rebounds.
All right. Sounds good. Anything else? So yeah, don't forget to like the video, drop us a comment. I mean, you're already, if you want to chance the Discord, you're going to do that anyways, but we appreciate the support. Helps us with the algorithm a ton. So let's start breaking down the plays. All right, so this is Tim Hardaway Jr. This is just the head-to-head historically. He's cleared it in 3 straight head-to-heads. And I mean, he's shown out against New York like last year. When he was playing with the Mavericks, he went for 42 PRA, and then again with the Mavericks 23, and then it's been sort of like a steady incline as he's been developing more and more minutes with the Pistons. So he's absolutely in rhythm right now. Game 1, he went for 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. We saw that OG Anunoby was really locking up Kade Cunningham, and they were doubling him like every time he had the ball. He still played great, but Kade, I love that assist play because he's been dishing, and a lot of these veteran role players for the Pistons have really been stepping up and helping somewhat of a young team compete in game 1 in a somewhat of a tricky environment because a lot of these guys, it's their first time in the playoffs. So these veteran role players are getting an opportunity, and they all showed out. It was a great game 1. I'm hoping game 2 is a similar situation. The Knicks ended up winning that game, so you got to think that they're probably going to have a similar game plan to try to make Kade, be more of a facilitator and less of a scorer. But I think Kade is going to bounce back a little bit with his points tonight too. But yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr., he played great. Let's see, he got a decent amount of minutes, 27 minutes. He's averaging 25.5 minutes over these last 5 games. But yeah, 27.6 minutes in a game that didn't go to overtime. In the playoffs, that kind of gives us a little bit of a glimpse at what they're going to be doing as far as rotations go. And he absolutely made it worth it for them to give him those types of minutes again. So let's look at his attempts. He typically has about 9.8 attempts is what he's averaging over these last 5, but he had 13 in that game and he shot 54%. From beyond the arc, he took 8 shots and 38%. So 3 made threes. I'll take that all day. 3.7 rebound chances, 1.8 potential assists. The assists aren't necessarily a big part of his game, but he crushed this on points alone. So I just decided to take the full PRA just for a little bit, more options there. Let's see, we have a note here. Let's look at this note from Outlier. He's exceeded 14.5 points, rebounds, and assists in 9 of his last 11 games. So he's averaging 19.8 PRA over his last 11 games. So there's nothing but, good stuff to love about this play. Let's take a look at Daily Grind and see what they think. All right, so they like the PRA over. They don't have it heavily juiced, but it's 50.55% odds to the over, minus 120. And looks like he's just kind of at 14.5 on all platforms. Some are juicing it a little bit more, like minus 135, and then some are sort of a 50-50 shot. Pinnacle has it like a 50-50, but I think he's got a little bit of room to regress and still get over that 14.5, even if he doesn't have as good of an outing. They also like, actually don't like his points rebound. So the PRA is pretty much the only thing they like of his. So if there's any unders you want to take, they like the points assists under. I'm not taking any scoring related props under for Tim Hardaway. Like I've said before, the optimizer is just recognizing that Prize Picks has it at 13 and it's at 12.5 everywhere else. So it's just kind of crunching numbers and saying, hey, this is not the best value on Prize Picks in particular if you just went points assists. But they do like the 14.5 PRA. I think it should be juiced more than that personally, but we'll see. It was only one game, so we don't want to like overhype it, but I feel really good about him tonight. All right, let's move on. So OG Anunoby absolutely went nuts in game one, and he's been playing great. Over this last like 10 to 15 games, really started to step things up towards the end of the season. He's cleared this fantasy score in 7 out of his last 10 games. And his lowest outing was 30.8. So, just a little bit more in any of these, and he could be 10 straight in this. But look at this outing in game one when he was just like assignment, to Kade Cunningham. He had 5 steals and 2 blocks. So that's 21 fantasy score right there. Again, we don't want to overhype it, but we know that OG is one of the best defenders in the game. So, I mean, I'm absolutely taking this fantasy score, and I think he's probably good for at least 4. But we'll see. You can't call anything a lock, but the minutes were there. He played 44 minutes in that game that didn't go to overtime. So they had him out there the whole time. And he just absolutely ate on defense. As far as the rest of it, he still went for 30 PRA. He had 23 points, 7 rebounds. He's cleared this PRA in 8 out of his last 10 games. Even in somewhat of a tough matchup against Detroit, 14th in points allowed, 6th in rebounds allowed, 5th in assists allowed. If we go over to the power forward position, it definitely softens up a little bit. 27th in points allowed, 18th in rebounds allowed, and 20th in assists allowed. So yeah, there's nothing but love for OG right now. He's cleared his this looks like a goblin at 19.5, I'm guessing. He's cleared that 19.5 in 14 straight games, but he's averaging 31.8 PRA over these last 14 games. So dude's been absolutely in rhythm, and I'm absolutely taking the fantasy score, so I have that defense attached. Let's take a look and see what Daily Grind thinks. They don't always show the fantasy score. Well, they're showing some fantasy score there. Let's see. All right. So they like his points rebounds as the best play. 22.5, 51% odds to hit the over according to the numbers. They like his 24.5 PRA over. They're not displaying the fantasy score for some reason. But if you didn't want to take the fantasy score, they like his points rebounds, his PRA, and his points alone at 17.5. But go with your gut. This rebounds under, they really have as the best play. I'm just not interested. It's at 5 on Prize Picks, and a lot of these other platforms have it at 5.5, but they're heavily juiced to go under. I'm just not interested in a play like that personally, but if that's your type of thing, they like that as his best play on Prize Picks. If you guys want to check out Outlier and get all of this awesome information and data to help you make decisions about plays, you can try it out for free. Just sign up through the link below, and they're going to give you a week to check this out. They cover matchups, injury reports, insights about the players. It's a killer tool, so take advantage of it. Why not? It's free for a week, so might as well. All right, Jordy.
All right. Yeah, so to get into mine here, I've got, first of all, Kade Cunningham. I feel really good about his assists. Last matchup, he had 12 assists. The game before that against Milwaukee, he also had 12 assists. This isn't a very rare thing for him to do either. He got into a slump pre-playoffs with the assisting, but he's been slowly climbing back, and I mean, he's going to have to get over this 9 assist line, I think, if they're going to have a chance to, keep this series competitive. He had 12 assists in that last game, and they still lost by, 11 points. So I think it's going to be a tough series. Obviously, I think the Pistons have what it takes, but it's going to be tough. The Knicks look really good, so I mean, I'm fully expecting him to have to get over this line. He's done it only twice against the Knicks in his career. He's gone for 15 against them once and 12, but he's never obviously had a playoff series against the Knicks. So there's a lot more on the line here. And, Isaiah Stewart is a game time decision tonight. I'm sure he'll play, though. Not that that really matters, but, anything is something when you're getting 20 potential assists per game like Kade is. So all these guys have potential to put the ball in the basket if he's passing it to them. So, yeah, I mean, if you look at this on Daily Grind, let's see here, Kade for his assists, they're favored under at a -120. You don't have to take it at an 8.5. It was favored at like a -135 to go over, but it got bumped to 9. I still like it at 9. I'm going to take it. I think a guy who's averaging 20 potential assists is just, that's asking for him to just get this done. 22 potential assists against Milwaukee. I just think that's the type of ball he's going to have to play, obviously, to help them get the win. So, yeah, winning basketball is obviously passing the ball, so I think he will definitely get that done. Zubats, this dude has just turned into an absolute monster ever since the addition of James Harden. He's just a double-double machine, and with his points, rebounds being set at 30.5, I think the history shows that he's very capable of getting to 20 plus points or to 10 plus rebounds. So if he can get to 20 points, 11 rebounds, he's going to cash it right there. Over the last couple of games here, you can see he's gone 22 points, 14 rebounds, 17 rebounds, 22 points. The dude's just an absolute monster on the glass. He's turned into like one of the better centers in the league, and it's a good matchup for him. 22nd in points allowed, 18th in rebounds. I think it's a very good matchup for Zubats. He's hit it 3 times against them in his career. Obviously, he hit it in the last game, 34. He had 21 points, 13 rebounds. And, he's struggled against them in the past some. But obviously, he's been playing the best ball of his career lately. So I'm just all over this. I think Zubats has a very good matchup. Aaron Gordon's a game time decision. I'm sure he'll play through that as well. But, the matchup is just super sweet for Zubats. And like I said, James Harden has just made him very, very good. And just unlocked his game. This is another one that's favored under, so if you don't like these, you don't have to take them. I feel really good about him. His full PRA at 32.5 is a -121. So if you want, that's a pretty good deal if you think he's going to get 3 assists, or if you think he's going to get more rebounds. But I'm just on the points rebounds. I think it makes the most sense. He's only getting about 2 assists per game. Sometimes he is getting up there in the 5 and 6 assists. So if you want the full PRA, you can take it. There's a big opportunity for him to hit that as well. So I like everything Zubats. It's a great assist matchup too. 18th in assists allowed. So the full PRA, if you want it for just 2 points higher, take it. It looks really good. He hit it in the last game. He's hit it 52% of the season. So looks pretty good to me. That's what I'm going to be taking today. If you guys want to check out the optimizer from Daily Grind, obviously it's not agreeing with me today, but most of the time you can find a lot of plays that are very favored on here. So if you go to the NBA, it'll show you all the top plays on the board for today. But go check it out for yourself. Go to dgfantasy.com. Use code BACKDOOR for 25% off your first purchase. And it helps you cash a lot. So definitely recommend it. And it goes like peanut butter and jelly with Outlier. So I highly recommend it. I know Russo does as well. And that's going to cover it all for me.
All right. Well, if you want to come join our Discord, you can like the video, drop a comment, and maybe you will get picked in the next video. Also, sign up for any of our platforms and just email us at BD Fantasy Sports with some proof that you used our codes, and we'll give you a month in the Discord as well. If you want to just jump right in, you just sign up through the Patreon link below. Once you sign up there, go into the connected apps option in the menu bar, which is in settings, and then you just log into your Discord once you've signed up for the Patreon subscription. All right, so before we announce the winner, I forgot to mention at the top of the show, if you guys want to come follow me on my solo channel, it's just at JRussoBDFS, and I've got plays out for today's slate as well already, and it's none of the same plays that we took today, so we got just 4 extra plays over there if you guys want to go check it out. So let's get into the winner today. So we've got that last video here in this comment picker. Not going to include replies. All right. Kyle Switzer. This dude's dope. He's been supporting us for a while. So, yeah, man. He just put lock, fist bump, money. So awesome, dude. Stoked. So email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com, and we will get you your link to a month in our premium Discord. Thank you so much for the support, bro. We hope you guys have a great night. Enjoy this 2-game slate, because both these games should be fire. So have a good one, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
Good luck, guys.